How many centuries made up a Roman cohort? Have you ever wondered about the structure of the Roman military and how it was organized for battle? One key unit in this impressive army was the Roman cohort. So, how many centuries made up a Roman cohort? Let's break it down. A Roman cohort consisted of 6 centuries. Each century was a smaller military unit that originally had about 100 men. However, during the imperial period, this number typically dropped to around 80 soldiers per century. This means that a standard cohort would have roughly 480 legionaries in total. Each of the 6 centuries within a cohort was commanded by a centurion. These centurions were responsible for training their soldiers, maintaining discipline, and leading them in battle. The centuries were ranked by seniority, and their names were derived from an older military system that divided soldiers into 3 classes: Hastati, Principes, and Triarii. The Hastati were the least experienced soldiers, while the Principes had more experience. The Triarii were the most seasoned fighters. Each class was further divided into a forward and rear century, which made up the 6 centuries of the cohort. The hierarchy of the 6 centurions in a cohort was quite structured. It started with the Hastatus posterior, then the Hastatus prior, followed by the Princeps posterior, Princeps prior, Pilus posterior, and finally, the Pilus prior. The Pilus prior was the senior centurion who commanded the entire cohort, ensuring everything ran smoothly. Interestingly, the first cohort of a legion was an exception to this standard structure. It was larger and more prestigious, consisting of 5 double-strength centuries instead of the usual 6. This meant that the first cohort could have around 800 men, making it a formidable force on the battlefield. The organization of the Roman cohort allowed the legion to be highly flexible and effective during military campaigns. Cohorts served as the primary tactical units, enabling the Roman army to adapt to various combat situations. Each centurion played a vital role in maintaining order and combat readiness within their century, reflecting the Roman military's focus on discipline and hierarchy. So, to answer the question, a Roman cohort was made up of 6 centuries, each contributing to the might of the Roman military machine. This structure was key to the success of Roman campaigns and battles throughout ancient history.